ensure that you don't fall to scammers or you don't get disappointed. Now, how do you ensure that you pay in stages? Now, constructions are in stages. Building a house is in stages, from the excavation to the foundation. So, which means that if you want to build a house, okay, you and the contractor can go into agreement and say, okay, in the foundation aspect, what will it cost me? I want to pay for the foundation. And when it's done with the foundation, your next stage is called from foundation to lintel. You pay in that stage. From the lintel, the next thing is roofing. You also pay for the roofing, as in these are in stages. Hello, my wonderful subscribers. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Engineer Matthew Morege, and today I'll be unveiling to you 3 traps to avoid. 3 traps to avoid if you are planning to build your house in Nigeria. Are you living abroad? Are you planning on building your dream home back home? Are you scared of known and unknown things? There are safe ways of building your own dream house back here in Nigeria. I'll be revealing to you 3 traps to avoid. These 3 traps are things that have limited people. There are people that have lost millions. There are people that have lost assets as a result of this. There are people that are scared of building their own home. There are people that have spent 10, 15 years living abroad, and they are dreaming of building their home back here in Nigeria. But because of 1 or 2 things, they have been skeptical. So in this video, I'll be revealing to you 3 smart ways or 3 traps to avoid when building your dream home. The first trap to avoid, trap number 1 to avoid when you are planning on building your home and you are living abroad. You are planning on building your home back here in Nigeria. You are living in abroad. The first trap to avoid is to avoid the trap that I refer to as blind trust. Blind trust. Trusting your relatives blindly, or trusting them 100%, or trusting your friend 100%. Now, a lot of people have lost money as a result of this blind trust. A lot of people have lost assets as a result of this blind trust. There are people I know personally that could not build their home back here in Nigeria as a result of this blind trust. Not that they did not want to build. They actually worked hard living abroad. They actually saved towards building their dream home living abroad. They actually sent money back home for their friends or relatives to build their dream home. Only for them at the end of the day, they were disappointed. They were heartbroken. A lot of them felt disappointed. Now, blind trust is a result of trusting somebody or trusting a relative wholeheartedly, believing that this person will not betray me, or this person will do the right thing, or believing that this person has the best interest of you in his or her heart. Let me tell you, when it comes to building your dream home, do not involve what is involved as blind trust. Carry out verifications. Also ensure that there is independent verification, somebody to follow up. And that is why one of the solutions to avoid in this first one I'm talking about is to ensure that you carry out what we refer to as using technology. Using technology to track your building. There are technology involved. You can do a WhatsApp call, video call. You understand? You can do a Zoom call. You can do various things. This thing will ensure that you are able to follow up on your building that is being built back here in Nigeria. So, because right there, you that is living in abroad, whether in UK, in Canada, whether in Europe, in Asia, or Russia, you have worked hard. A lot of us traveled out there because we wanted to ensure that we were able to build something back home. No matter the amount of years you live in abroad, you're going to ensure that you have a home back here. You have a house, so that when you come back home in Nigeria, you have a place to rest your head. So to avoid this thing, ensure that you use technology like WhatsApp video call, use Zoom call. You understand? Use the Google format. ensure that there is somebody also following up to ensure that the right things is done. Second trap to avoid when you are building your home back here in Nigeria. If you're living abroad, you want to build your home back here in Nigeria, the second trap to avoid is paying all the amount upfront. Is paying 100% of the amounts. If the contractor tells you, look, this 3-bedroom flat or this duplex will cost you 50 million naira, or cost you 80 million naira, or cost you 100 million naira, you are not expected to pay the whole amount upfront. You are not expected to pay all. You are expected to pay what we refer to payment in stages. Payment in stages is what we ensure that you don't fall to scammers or you don't get disappointed. Now, how do you ensure that you pay in stages? Now, constructions are in stages. Building a house is in stages. From the excavation to the foundation. So, which means that if you want to build a house, okay, you and the contractor can go into agreement and say, okay, in the foundation aspect, what will it cost me? I want to pay for the foundation. And when it's done with the foundation, your next stage is called from foundation to lintel. You pay in that stage. From the lintel, the next thing is roofing. You also pay for the roofing. As in, these are in stages. You pay, okay, what will it cost me for the roofing? Okay, it's going to cost you 20 million naira. You pay for the roofing. Now, when they are done with the roofing, you ask, what will it cost me for the plumbers, for the electricians, for the plastering? You pay for it. Now, what will it cost me for the other finishings of the house, like the tiling, like the fixing of electrical appliances, beautification of the house? You pay. These are in stages. So when you pay in these stages, it will be difficult for you to be scammed. It will be difficult for you to fall into this trap that I refer to as payment or paying upfront 100%. Do not pay 100% upfront. Pay in stages or staggered payment. Pay in stages. As the work progresses, pay as it goes. If you do this, you will find yourself that you'll be happy. You'll not have high blood pressure if the contractor or the engineer is going to go with your amount. So have a clear understanding and say, okay, I am paying in stages. Tell me what each stage is, what is it going to cost me? That is the best way to avoid being scammed if you are living in abroad. Thank you. The third trap to avoid is buying unverified land. Buying undocumented land. Is buying the land without document. Is buying a land that has not been verified, or that you have not carried out proper feasibility studies. A lot of people have fall prey to scammers as a result of buying unverified land. Now, how do you carry out verification of a land? Now, when you buy a land, the first thing to do, or the first document to have, is called purchase receipt. That is the first document to have. The second document to have after buying a land is what we call deed of assignment. Now, the third document to have is survey plan. While the fourth document to have is called certificate of occupancy. Now, if you don't have these 4 documents, I refer to it, and a lot of people have fall prey, or a lot of people have fall into the hands of scammers as unverified lands. And that is why even the land we are selling, or the land we request, or we are involving when we are selling land to our clients, these 4 documents are in places. Because when you build, or when you are building a house without having this required documents, many a time you may end up falling into the hands of scammers. So in my previous videos, I have explained in details what these 4 documents, what it entails, and how to get it. So you can check my previous videos in this YouTube channel. So in order to ensure that you don't fall into these 3 traps, and you're living abroad, whatever part of the globe you are living in, and you want to be back here in Nigeria, in order not to fall prey, or not to fall into the hands of these traps or scammers, is to ensure that first you carry out due diligence of the land you are going to build in. Due diligence. So I have talked about 3 things to avoid. First, I've talked about 3 traps to avoid when you are building from abroad. 3 traps to avoid when you are in Nigeria living abroad and you want to build your dream home back in Nigeria. The first trap I talked about is blind trust. Blind trust, trusting your relative blindly, or trusting them 100%, or trusting your friend 100%. The second trap to avoid is payment upfront, making all payment upfront. Let's assume the house is 50 million naira to build the complete house. Making payment, all the payment upfront at once. That is the wrong trap to fall into. That is a trap you should not fall into. That is a sign that you are about to be scammed. So I've told you the solution to that is to ensure that you do the payment, you do what I refer to as staggered payment, or do it in stages. Then the third one, trap to avoid when you are in Nigeria living abroad and you want to build back here, is to ensure that you carry out verification of the land. Whatever land you want to build, carry out verifications. There are ways of verifying if the land is a genuine one. Ensure that it has the right landed documents. Ensure that it has the right landed documents. So when you are able to avoid these three traps, there's nothing that will stop you not to build your dream home back here in Nigeria. Once again, I remain Engineer Matthew Efi Amorege. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, I don't know what you are waiting for. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share this video to your friends and relatives, whether they are here in Nigeria or they are living abroad. Also share this video with those that you know that are about to build your house. And if you are intending to build, why don't you contact us? We are lead engineers in constructions, in estate management, in landed properties. Are you buying? Contact us. Then we are also very good at bringing you updated building materials on this channel. We bring you updated building the cost of building materials on this channel. You know, as a result of inflation, prices are changing. So we bring you updated building materials. And finally, if you need our services, we can help you to build your dream home. Of course, won't you want somebody like me to handle your dream home? I've been in this profession for more than 10, going to 15 years. We are a registered company, Matomo Homes and Properties. We are registered with Corporate Affairs Commissions. That means we are being recognized by the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So if you do business with us, we are genuine. We have a corporate account. There is nowhere where you are doing business with us and you'll be scared. My dream is to ensure that you build your dream home, whether you're living here in Nigeria or you're living abroad. Is to ensure that with the little you have, we can help you to kickstart your dream home and build it from start to finish. Once again, subscribe to this YouTube channel, share and like it. Until I come your way and bring